Welcome to my channel BBC Rare Coins. Today, we're uncovering the story behind the legendary 1932 D. Washington quarter, the most valuable and collectible quarter in American history. Let's start it. Top 1. There's a coin so ordinary in appearance, yet so extraordinary in value, it's shaken the coin collecting world, the 1965 Washington quarter. At first glance, it looks just like any other quarter you'd find in your pocket change. But one particular 1965 quarter sold for an unbelievable $69,000. Why? Because it wasn't supposed to exist, at least, not in the way it was made. Let's go back to the year 1965. The United States Mint was going through a major change. The price of silver had risen dramatically, and the government decided to stop using 90% silver in quarters. Starting that year, quarters were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition instead of silver. That meant every quarter from 1965 onward should have contained no silver at all. But something unusual happened. A small number of 1,965 quarters were accidentally struck on silver planchets, the blank discs used for the 1964 silver quarters. It was a minting error that shouldn't have happened, and yet, it did. These rare coins are known as transitional errors. They look almost identical to regular 1965 quarters, but when tested, they reveal something shocking. Their 90% silver point, one of these extremely rare 1965 silver quarters, was authenticated and sold at auction for a staggering $69,000. Now imagine finding a quarter like this in a roll of coins, or in a family coin jar. To the untrained eye, it's just another 25-cent piece. But to a collector or dealer, it's a priceless mistake. A one-in-a-million discovery. So how can you tell if your 1965 quarter is one of these rare silver errors? Start by checking the coin's weight. A standard copper-nickel quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but a silver quarter should weigh about 6.25 grams. That small difference could be worth thousands. Another clue is the sound. Silver coins make a distinct high-pitched ring when dropped, unlike the duller clink of clad coins. And of course, the edge of the coin is important. Regular quarters from 1965 onward have a copper-colored edge, while silver coins have a solid silver edge. Collectors are on a constant hunt for these rare transitional errors. And with only a handful known to exist, the value continues to rise. The $69,000 price tag wasn't just hype, it was a reflection of rarity, condition, and historical importance. This 1965 Washington quarter proves that even the most common-looking coins can hold incredible secrets. It's not just metal, it's a mystery, a mistake, and a masterpiece of numismatic history. Keep your eyes open, because the next time you get change at the store, you might just hold a fortune in your hand. Top 2. The 1972 Washington quarter is a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, not because of its design or its age, but because of a rare and mysterious error that turned a seemingly ordinary quarter into a priceless treasure. Among thousands of quarters minted that year, there exists a few extraordinary pieces that have gone viral in the numismatic community for their rarity and staggering value. One of which sold for an astonishing $66,000. The story begins with the standard production of the Washington quarter in 1972. At this time, quarters were made with a copper-nickel-clad composition, identical to those minted in previous years after 1965. The design featured George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, a familiar and beloved image seen in pocket change across America. But hidden among millions of these ordinary coins were some that bore a highly unusual minting error, making them the holy grail for collectors. The key to the 1972 quarter's extraordinary value lies in a rare double die error. In simple terms, a double die occurs when the coin's design is stamped twice with a slight misalignment during the minting process. This results in a doubling effect visible in the lettering, numbers, or images on the coin, creating a striking and unmistakable anomaly. The 1972 Washington quarter double die error is particularly prized because of its clarity and the rarity of well-preserved examples. When collectors first discovered this error, excitement grew rapidly. The coin's distinctive doubled lettering around Liberty and In God We Trust, as well as on the date, 1972, made it stand out immediately from the countless normal quarters in circulation. But what made the 1972 double die quarter especially valuable wasn't just the rarity of the error. It was the exceptional condition of some specimens that survived decades of circulation and handling. Point one such coin, graded as being in near-perfect mint state, recently surfaced at auction and shocked the numismatic world by selling for $66,000. This was no ordinary quarter. It was a piece of history, a window into the mint's complex production process, and a symbol of how a tiny mistake can lead to extraordinary value. Collectors seeking this quarter don't just want any error coin. They want the best preserved examples, those with sharp doubling, no wear, and strong eye appeal. The combination of a popular date, a dramatic double die, and superb condition creates a perfect storm of desirability and value. Beyond just the financial aspect, the 1972 Washington quarter double die error is a fascinating story of chance and craftsmanship. It reminds us that even mass-produced objects can hold secrets and surprises. This quarter is a testament to the allure of coin collecting, where history, art, and chance collide. So, next time you reach into your pocket and pull out a 1972 quarter, take a moment to examine it closely. Look for any signs of doubling in the letters and numbers. It might just be the rare coin that could change your life, worth tens of thousands of dollars, and the crown jewel of any collection. Top 3. The 1980 Washington quarter might seem like an everyday coin, but hidden among the millions minted that year lies a rare and extraordinary treasure that has captivated collectors worldwide. One of these coins recently went viral, fetching an incredible price of $61,000 at auction, proving that even coins from more recent years can become some of the most valuable and sought-after pieces in numismatic history. The key to this coin's immense value lies in a rare mint error known as the double die reverse. While the obverse of the 1980 quarter shows the familiar profile of George Washington, it's the reverse side, featuring the eagle, that reveals the dramatic doubling. This kind of error happens during the die creation process when the design is impressed onto the die twice, slightly misaligned. The result? Letters, numbers, and details on the eagle appear doubled, creating a visually striking and unmistakable anomaly that draws collectors like magnets. What makes the 1980 double die reverse quarter particularly special is its rarity. While double die errors are known in many coin series, finding one from 1980 in exceptional condition is incredibly rare. Over time, most coins experience wear and tear, dulling the doubling effect. But the few surviving examples of this error with sharp, clear doubling and minimal wear have skyrocketed in value. Collectors who discovered these rare 1980 quarters were stunned by the level of detail in the doubling, especially around the words United States of America, quarter dollar, and the eagle's feathers. This error, combined with the coin's relative modernity and scarcity, makes it a prized piece for both new and veteran collectors. The $61,000 sale of one such quarter highlights just how hot the market is for these error coins. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of minting history and a rare artifact that symbolizes the fascinating imperfections that can happen in the minting process. Every year, millions of quarters are produced, but only a handful ever develop errors like this, making them incredibly valuable. Beyond its monetary worth, this coin embodies the thrill of the hunt in coin collecting. It serves as a reminder that you never know what hidden treasures you might find, even in the most common coins in your pocket or change jar. The 1980 Washington quarter double die reverse error is a testament to how chance and history combine to create something priceless. So, next time you come across a 1980 quarter, take a close look at the back. Check the lettering and the eagle carefully. That ordinary coin might just be a rare gem worth tens of thousands of dollars, a viral sensation, and one of the most valuable quarters ever minted in the United States. Top 4. The 1990 Washington quarter might look like any other coin in your change, but among the countless quarters minted that year lies a rare and extraordinary gem that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. This particular coin recently went viral for selling at a staggering $58,000, making it one of the most valuable and expensive Washington quarters in history. What makes the 1990 quarter so special isn't immediately obvious. It's hidden in a rare and unusual mint error that occurred during production. This error, known as a clad layer misalignment or off-center strike with double striking, caused a striking deviation from the normal design, creating a unique and highly sought-after variation. The 1990 quarter was intended to be struck precisely with a copper-nickel clad composition. But in rare instances, some planchets were struck off-center or struck twice with a slight misalignment. The result is a quarter that appears to have doubled images, uneven edges, or even part of the design missing or overlapping. These errors make the coin stand out dramatically from the typical crisp, centered quarters we use every day. Collectors prize these 1990-era quarters for their distinct and eye-catching appearance, which combines the thrill of a rare mistake with the beauty of the familiar Washington design. The rarity of such errors combined with the excellent condition of some surviving coins has driven their value through the roof. Among these, one exceptional example caught the spotlight when it sold for an incredible $58,000, shattering expectations for quarters minted as recently as the 1990s. The $58,000 price tag is not just about the error itself, but also about the coin's condition and provenance. Coins with clear, well-defined error features, no damage, and high grading are few and far between. When these rare quarters surface, collectors and investors leap at the chance to own a piece of minting history that tells a fascinating story of how even the most routine processes can produce astonishing anomalies. What truly makes this 1990 Washington quarter stand out is how it highlights the unpredictable nature of coin minting. Every year, millions of coins roll off the presses, but only a rare handful carry these unique errors that turn them into priceless collectibles. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most valuable treasures come from the unexpected. If you find yourself holding a 1990 quarter, take a moment to inspect it closely. Look for unusual doubling, off-center strikes, or irregular edges. That ordinary coin might just be the rarest and most valuable quarter you'll ever come across. One that made history, went viral, and earned its place as a true numismatic masterpiece worth $58,000. Top 5. The 1992 Washington quarter might seem like just another piece of everyday change, but hidden within that year's minting is one of the most valuable and rare quarters in American history. A particular 1992 quarter recently went viral after selling for an astonishing $56,000, capturing the fascination of collectors and coin enthusiasts everywhere. What sets this 1992 quarter apart from millions of others is a remarkable and extremely rare mint error known as the 1992 double die obverse. While most coins bear the crisp, familiar image of George Washington with clear lettering, this coin exhibits a dramatic doubling of the design on the front side. The doubling is not a subtle ghosting but a bold, unmistakable doubling of the date, the word Liberty, and even parts of Washington's profile, making it instantly recognizable and highly coveted. This error occurred during the die creation process, when the master die was accidentally impressed twice with slight misalignment. The result was a coin that carried two overlapping images, creating an effect that looks almost like a 3D illusion on a tiny silver disc. Such doubling errors are rare in any coin series, but to find one from 1992, a year that produced millions of quarters, is truly extraordinary. Collectors have long sought out this double die error because of its distinctiveness and rarity. Over the years, very few high-grade examples have surfaced, making them incredibly valuable. This scarcity, combined with the coin's sharp detail and excellent condition, has driven the price to incredible heights. The $56,000 sale was a landmark moment, showing how even relatively modern coins can fetch enormous sums when they possess rare and dramatic errors. What's even more fascinating is that many people still overlook these coins in circulation, unaware of their potential value. It's a powerful reminder that treasures can be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by a keen eye. Beyond just the monetary value, the 1992 double die quarter is a window into the intricate and complex process of coin minting. It shows how even the most carefully controlled operations can sometimes produce rare and stunning imperfections that transform a common coin into a historic collectible. For anyone who collects or comes across quarters from the early 1990s, the 1992 double die error stands as one of the crown jewels of modern numismatics. Its viral rise in popularity has fueled a surge of interest and excitement in error coins, sparking passionate discussions among collectors worldwide. So next time you find a 1992 Washington quarter, take a closer look at the obverse side. Examine the date, the word Liberty, and George Washington's profile for any signs of doubling. That ordinary coin could very well be the rare, viral treasure worth $56,000, a true masterpiece of minting history and one of the most valuable Washington quarters ever discovered.